How to prevent students practicing gyno exams while I'm under for surgery. There is so much ignorance and bad advice here. Asking the patient to go to a non-teaching hospital is unnecessary and not in her best interest for continuity of care. A simple and effective method is to give this request directly to your surgeon, both verbally and in writing, and it will be honored. Oncology surgeons are not out to trick you. If you want, mention it to the OR nurse too. The circulating nurse is aware of all of this. Didn't think a wiki page titled "Pelvic Examinations Under Anesthesia by Medical Students Without Consent" would actually exist. I can't believe I've never heard of this before. Thank you for bringing this up, Op. This is completely bizarre. I hope they will honor your request. Is this a thing? New fear unlocked. The unfortunate truth is you can request it, but the hospitals can and do make your consent to it conditional on getting the surgery. It's often buried in the terms you sign. You can try to ask or dispute it, but many times people are told without full consent they will not do the operation. Links made my comment get hidden. Please Google "unconsensual pelvic exam" and check out the NYT and Healthy Women articles regarding it. I would write a letter to the hospital stating you do not consent to be used as a teaching prop for vaginal exams. I'd probably also wear a tampon or cup or something. Good luck seeing past that. The students do what? I've heard of people writing Sharpie on their legs and inner thighs, "I do not consent to a pelvic exam unnecessary to my procedure," or something. What the hell? They can do a gyno exam on you without your consent. WTF? During an operation that's not even related to that part? That's assault. I am an OR nurse that circulates and scrubs, and in all my years I have never seen this happen, and I've only ever worked in teaching facilities. If this has ever happened to you, I'm sorry, but I can honestly say it's not at all standard practice. And honestly, if a medical student even attempted this, I would yell at them so loud Florence Nightingale herself would resurrect to kick them out of the OR. I had a gynecologic cancer a few years ago and needed surgery. If my memory is right, and I think it did, I had to consent to any teaching being done. They can do this without asking? As a SAW survivor, getting surgery is now even a bigger fear of mine. I'm so shocked about this, I didn't even know it was a thing. I'm pretty sure where I'm from they have to get consent to do this. Honestly, I'm absolutely speechless. The fact that this even happens shows the depth of secret contempt the medical community has for female patients. I say this as someone who has both been in medicine and been a patient. My ovary was removed without my knowledge or consent. I found out years later by reading a post-surgical report for a cyst on the other side. The coward surgeon and years' worth of medical professionals never bothered to tell me. Always tell them no in advance. And always read your own medical reports. It's astonishing what they won't tell you. I know there have been similar comments, but I've worked in the OR for 15 years. Anesthesia. I have never seen and would never tolerate what you're describing. I can see if it was a GYN surgery, sure, a supervised student might perform an exam if it was a necessary exam anyway. I know that there have been abuses in the past, but I truly can't imagine the scenario you're fearing occurring in your case, especially if you specifically voiced concerns. It's banned in 21 states. Maybe check if it is even legal to begin with where you are at. Then just talk to your surgeon performing the surgery. They aren't going to go against your wishes. And no attending is going to let a student do anything without their permission either. Write it on your body in Sharpie. Make it written in your chart. Hang a sign on the door. No students of any kind. I gave birth in a medical hospital. When I came to from being put under to stabilize, this one student was actually rude to me and I couldn't talk. When I could, I called her in to be corrected and made her sit, listen and apologize. I wanted her to root out where her evil personality began, but when she ran out crying, it was over. For the people that say this doesn't happen, 3.5 million patients beg to differ as of last year. https www.nbcnews.com/nightlynews/video/marathon 35 million patients given pelvic exams without consent study st. Mates 193,321,541,876. You tell your doctor you do not want any medical students in the room during your procedure. It's a thing, unfortunately. BC, no one's going to volunteer. Same goes for men and prostate exams. I hate it. The whole idea of it. Period. It's basically being molested, raped unconscious. BC, you're not made aware beforehand. In saying that, who knows WTF goes down apart from that? All the people in the operating room gawking. It's a 50-50 life-saving procedure. Or lose your dignity. Pray you're not the guinea pig. Like surgery is not never racking enough. News and posts that I read from the USA just makes it seem like the police and health system alike are out to get you financially and physically. Who can the citizens trust?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.